Hello there everybody. So today we are making a gathered maxi dress. So the dress is made up of two tiers. Okay, so the top tier will be a quarter circle skirt. So I'll be using my quarter circle skirt pattern. So I have a video here on my channel of how to make this quarter circle skirt pattern. Okay, so because I want this top tier to be about 40 centimeters, so I went on and just traced it on a paper and then cut it short as you see the white paper. So that is what I'll use. So I just went on and traced the quarter circle skirt from the main pattern, and then I used the pattern paper here, the white one. So I'll use it to cut out the top tier of my dress. And then for the bodice, I'll use my basic bodice pattern to cut out the bodice or the top part of the dress. And then the sleeves, I'll also use my basic sleeve pattern. With all these patterns, they are here on the channel. I've made the videos for all the patterns. Okay, now let us begin. So I'll just go on and bring out the fabric. So this is the fabric that I'll be using for my dress. So I bought about 5 meters of this fabric. So I'll just go on and place my patterns, and then I'll just cut out the fabric. Okay, now it is the time to make the bottom tier, which is the gathered part of the dress. Okay, so what I'll do here is that I'll take my tape measure and measure the bottom part of the top tier. Okay, as you see me do here, so my measurement here is 77 centimeters. So I'll measure both the back, okay, and the front. Okay, I'll measure them separate, but it's the same width. I on both of them I get 77 centimeters. Okay, so I took the 77 centimeter measurement and multiplied it by 2, and then I went and cut out this long rectangle that you see in front of me. So there must be 2 of these, one for the back and one for the front. Okay, so what I'll do now is that I'll go on and make gathering stitches on top of both the rectangles so that I can be able to make the gathers that I want. So the length of this rectangle is 40 centimeters, same as the length of the top tier. Okay, so the width, as you know, it is 77 centimeters times 2, so it is 154 centimeters. Okay, now let us make gathering stitches on these rectangles. So today I want to try to make my gathering stitches with a zigzag stitch instead of a normal stitch. I just want to see if the pulling will be easy, because I feel like when I'm using my normal stitch, the pulling is not so easy. So I'll try now. So I just change my settings. As you see, I have a zigzag stitch on, and then I change my tension to 9. Okay, my tension is on 9, zigzag stitch, and then the stitch width is at 4. So if you have the same machine, maybe you will be interested to know. So before attaching the bottom tier, I went on and put together the back. Remember, the back was open, okay, because there's gonna be a zipper opening there. So I went on and put it together, the back, and left that opened part there for the zipper. So now I'll go on and attach the gathered part now to the top tier. Okay. And now we come to the bodice. So the fabric is inside out so that I can easily transfer my darts. Then after that, I'll just go on and add a seam allowance all around. I don't add seam allowance at the bottom of my bodice because I made this bodice pattern of mine a bit long. Sometimes when I make a dress, especially like this one, I usually cut it a little bit short. So if you made your bodice long as well, you must watch out when you make this dress. You might need to shorten your bodice a bit. Okay, and then after that, I'll just go on and cut out my bodice. And now we come to the back bodice. So here we are leaving 2.5 centimeters at the center back for the zipper. Okay, we're leaving a zipper allowance here just as we did with the skirt. Okay, so and then after that I'll just go on and cut out. And now we come to the sleeves. So when I cut my sleeves, I always add 2 to 3 centimeters on the sides to just make sure that my sleeve fits on my armhole. Okay, or otherwise you can just measure your armhole before you make your sleeve. You just make sure you measure your armhole of the bodice that you've just cut out, so that you make sure that your sleeve fits nicely. But I just always use my basic bodice sleeve, this one that you see in front of me, and then I just add about 2 to 3 centimeters. If there's excess, I just cut the excess away. So that is how I usually do it. And sometimes I usually add the length, just like the one that I'm doing now. So as you see at the bottom here, I've added about 5 centimeter length here, so that I want the sleeve to come up to my elbows. So before I remove the pattern, I'll just go on and mark the back so that I know the back. I can just make a mark as you see me do here, or you can just make a notch. Okay. And now here we are. This is the whole bodice. So I'll go on and put it together now. So I'll start by making the darts. So I'll go on and stitch my darts. Okay, all 4 darts, 2 in front and then 2 at the back. So as you can see that the zipper allowance at the center back is folded and pressed with an iron. Okay, so the opening at the back there, you see the folded and pressed away. So now I'll just go on and put the bodice together, shoulder to shoulder, and then stitch there. Okay, we are done with the zipper. Now let us finish up the neckline and the sleeves. So I've already cut out and prepared the bias binding. Okay, so this is my bias binding. One side of the bias binding is pressed and folded, okay, like this. And the other side is just left like that. So I've done the same thing on the sleeves as well. One side is pressed, then the one side is not pressed. So, and as well the inside of the fabric, as you can see that the inside of the fabric is will be showing out. Okay, so now let us go on and attach the bias binding. So I'll go on and attach it from the inside, so the right side and the wrong side. So I'll attach it from the inside, as you can see. So my right side of the bias binding, which is the inside of the fabric, which is the right side now, is facing the wrong side of the dress. Okay, so the right side of the bias binding is facing the wrong side of the dress. Okay, so I'll just go on and pin all around the neckline. So I'll do the same thing with the sleeves as well, and then I'll just go to the machine and stitch. Okay, so we are nearly done now. So the dress is close to finishing. So the next thing now is the pockets. Okay, so I have two pieces of fabric here that I will use to make my pockets. Okay, so the width of these two pieces is 24 centimeters, and then the length is 26.5 centimeters. Okay, so it can be 26 or 26.5 centimeters. Okay, so now I have a design. So it will be the same patch pocket that I usually do. Okay, but I just want to make this one a little different. So I want to have a flip. I want my pockets to have a flip. Okay, so I want this corner here. I'm just gonna flip it down like this. So this is how I want it to look. So I want the inside of the fabric to show like this. Okay, so what I will do now is that I'll just make a facing for this, for the flipped part. Okay, so that I can finish this part with a facing. Okay, so I'll just go on and find a piece of fabric and then finish up this part with it.